Does email take up a lot of your day? If so, you should be worried. Email is here to stay, and for a lot of us, it is an important business tool. But you know what? We're getting more email than ever before. There was a study done not too long ago, United States, United Kingdom. It found that every day, more than 108 billion business emails are sent. How does that scale down to you? For the average person, that's about 75 emails a day. And these are all business emails. We're not talking about the ones with funny pictures of cats. What's the big picture? It turns out that all these emails, when you add up all the time you have to spend on them, they take up 28% of your day. Is it any wonder that you may find your productivity dropping and you're always wondering at the end of the day, where'd all my time go? Turns out, it's all about the email. So let me give you a few strategies to try to help you streamline your email process. The first is talk more, email less. Sometimes through conversation, we're able to get across a lot more information than we can when we start to write. When we start doing the little typing stuff, suddenly we become Hemingway. Things become a lot longer and more complicated to say. For instance, let's say I was asking someone verbally, how do you like your coffee? See? Easy to understand, easy for the other person to respond. Often, when we start doing the typing, it's more like, coffee is a delicious beverage that I enjoy in the morning. Some people prefer their coffee with nothing inside. We call that black coffee. Others prefer to add some sort of creamer or milk. Another group of people like to add sweetener, whether real, like sugar, or perhaps artificial, like a Splenda. How would you prefer to drink your coffee beverage during your visit to our facility? Now, obviously I'm having a little bit of fun there, but you can see how a simple concept, how do you like your coffee, can be made that much more complicated. Point number 2, let's talk about tone. Let's say you get a 2-word email, and this email says, call me. You don't really understand what it means, so your mind is going to start doing some stuff really fast. Now, there's a chance that the message is pretty much saying, call me. That project you've been working on, it's paid off some great dividends. Congratulations. Could be something kind of in the middle. You know that computer program that you understand so well? I just deleted a lot of data from it. Call me so we can figure out if we can recover it all. Often though, we go to the third, more like the nuclear option. This is the one where it's like, call me. There's a problem and you're involved and you should be nervous about this. Now, a few times when I've gotten the call me message, I usually think it's the worst case scenario. I get a little panicked. I'm not able to think straight or get anything else done. Turns out usually it's not as bad as I thought. But in my mind, my imagination takes over. So a vague message can be misinterpreted, and often we will go to the worst case scenario. Final thing I want to talk to you about. Are people using email a lot almost like a bulletin board, where maybe the message could be better conveyed by a sign by the front door where every employee walks past rather than sending out emails? Let me give you an example. At one TV station where I worked, we would occasionally get emails about birthday celebrations, okay? Nothing wrong with birthday celebrations. I like them. But at the time, I was working at a satellite office, a bureau, that was about 40 minutes down the road from the station. Now, there were good things about this because you get a little creative freedom when you don't have the bosses looking over your shoulder. You know what that's like. The bad thing is we were getting all the emails that were sent to all the staff. We were included in that. So you get some emails saying, hey, tomorrow at 3, cake and ice cream for Bob. And you feel like, okay, delete. And then the next day, around 9 o'clock, leave some room for cake at 3 p.m. in the break room. And you're like, okay, yeah, great, got it. Okay. And then there'd be the message at 2:50, cake in 10 minutes. I'm not mentioning, too, if other people were replying to all on the cake messages about, ooh, wonder if there'll be chocolate there. Ooh, last month there was strawberry ice cream. Maybe that'll be back. Hint, hint. All these messages did not help me, did not help my colleagues in our little bureau, and just became annoying because when you see an email, you feel like you got to drop everything and respond to it. Now, obviously, there are ways to get around this problem with certain lists and things. This was a few years back, but the process, well, it still happens in a lot of organizations where basically is the email that you're seeing important for people to know so they can perform their job. So those are 3 concepts to think about when it comes to email. It's an important business tool. We're going to continue using it, but make sure that email doesn't dominate your day. For more about me, go to my website. It is kenokel.com. Hey, that's just like my name. Well, there. You can see some video of my speaking presentations. You can read my blog. Lots of information, including a little bit about my book, Stuck on Yellow. It's 26 chapters full of all sorts of productivity tips that you can use right away. Also, I want to tell you, you want to start using video to promote yourself, your business, and your brand? Go to my sister website, helpwithvideo.com. Email's a good tool. Don't overuse it. I'm Ken Okel. Take care.